how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Cult Fix 24, back with a video. Hope everyone's doing well out there. It's going to be 31 days of Horrortober, day 16. I am bringing you guys reviews for the month of October of horror films and giving you guys my thoughts and opinions. So we are going to get into day 16 here, and I'm going with a revisit that I haven't seen in years, 1988's Pumpkinhead. And I haven't seen this copy out on the shelf, and I actually haven't seen this since I watched my DVD copy years ago. So I want to start off right away by saying the transfer on this was great. Big upgrade from the DVD. It stars Lance Henriksen, the legend. He plays Ed Harley in this film. He has a son, Billy Harley. And this film starts off with pretty much in like this wilderness setting. It's a pretty nice setting there. I like it. You have a father and son there, played by Hedrickson as the dad, Ed, and then the son, Billy. And a tragic accident happens to the son, Billy. And I mean, this just sets off Ed. Some teenagers commit an accident, which led to this tragic event. And it's just got Ed on pretty much a mission for revenge. He's desperate. He's hurting at the same time. And he has the anger all at once. So he has heard these stories about this witch that lives in a cabin. He gets directions from one of the townspeople's son. So as he does this, he goes to visit this lady they call the witch. She's real menacing looking, and she promises him his revenge if he goes and pretty much unburies a corpse from an area there. So he agrees to do that. As he brings this back, he brings like this kind of deformed looking corpse back to her, and she pretty much gets his blood and resurrects this creature who vows and lives on revenge. And what they find out is once you do this, you can't go back. The revenge has to happen. And as this is going, you got these teenagers, supposedly teens, in a cabin. They're trying to find a motive to get off on this, get away with this situation they committed here, this stuff. But anyways, as they're doing this, the creature known as Pumpkinhead comes to pretty much act revenge and kill every one of them, pick them off one by one. So they're on a hunt for survival, pretty much. And it has Ed Harley, played by Hendrickson, who pretty much feels bad. He doesn't want no death. He changes his mind, so he goes to help these kids as well and try to stop this. Pretty much, it's a demonic creature, Pumpkinhead. I'm sure you guys have seen this film. If you're not, I'm going over this plot. But anyways, yeah, this is I'm gonna get into that. Just go that far on the plot. This film is done excellent. I've always been a fan of this film. The practical effects are great. They're done by the director, Stan Winston. He also did special effects for Aliens and also Jurassic Park, so that's why these effects were pretty solid. I like the look of the creature. I think he's one of the top looking creatures from a film. And yeah, it's just done really well. I like the atmosphere in this film. It's like in a wilderness setting in the mountains, and you got like fog. I think it just sets the tone and the mood for this whole film. The kills are solid, everything. It's got a real 80s vibe to it. Late 80s to early 90s, I'd say. Even though it is late 80s, I got a little early 90s vibe to it as well. It's real heartfelt as well, too. There's a real sad situation that me as a parent, it really strikes me every time I watch this film. It's real heartfelt situation. But yeah, I'm gonna get into some fun facts about this film. You know, I was looking up that it says Lance Henriksen pretty much got all his props himself, and there's a scene where he's giving the evil lady, the witch looking lady, like silver coins, and he was saying that he actually got those from a real pawn shop or multiple pawn shops around the area. He went and got them all himself. And then he also has a World War II pump shotgun, which he got himself as well, and he carries it throughout the film. So he was heavily involved in everything in this film. There's also a dog actor named Mushroom. That's his real name. I think his name in the film is Gypsy, but he does all his own stunts in the film, and he was also in the original Gremlins, where the dog did its own stunts as well. Thought that was pretty cool and interesting. And actually the director, Stan Winston, I cannot speak here, guys, excuse me. his two children are in a scene as well, where there's a George Buck Flower from like the Carpenter films. He plays like a parent. He comes to the gas station with a bunch of kids. Actually, two of those kids were actually the director's real life children. They're dressed like all hillbilly-ish and dirty like that. But that's some facts I got there from the film. Now let's get into my rating. I'm gonna rate this a 4 out of 5. I've always loved this film, Pumpkinhead. Still holds up to this day, and I think it's a great piece to have during October to watch. So that's gonna be my thoughts and opinions, guys, for 1988's Pumpkinhead. Please hit a like, subscribe, comment as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This is Cult Flicks Fix 24, back with a video. Everyone have a happy October. Peace.